Alright, day 54 of the fast. What the hell is it? 9:02 p.m. March 25th, 2024. So a lot on this channel, I say that God doesn't help those who don't help themselves. I feel like I need to elaborate on that a little bit. What I mean is, give me a minute. I gotta find the words. What I mean by that is that you have to be willing to put in the work yourself. God will take care of the rest if it's His will. And even like if you put in the work and maybe down the line you figure out you might have been wrong and there might have been something else that He had for you. And that's okay. But the important thing is that you got up and you went and did it. You proved in some way that you really wanted it. You placed yourself there to receive that blessing if it was for you. And I understand there are a lot of people who are maybe just starting out with that. So that's also why I talk about bare minimums, because the bare minimums get you in that mode without making you go the full amount. And then you can ramp it up over time as you get more comfortable. You grow your discipline that way. And a lot of being faithful is a combination of faith and discipline. Because you need discipline to be faithful, and vice versa. I can say what I mean by being faithful. To be disciplined, you have to believe that you can actually do what you're trying to go for. And being disciplined to be faithful, you have to be able to show up to the task to show your faith and not turn away, if that makes sense. You don't want to turn away just because something goes wrong. It's showing up, being faithful despite that makes us all strong. And strength is defined in many, many different ways. And I think it's okay. It's okay to be weak. It is. But it's not okay to want to stay weak. And I mean that in more ways than one. I'm not talking about physical strength, or even mental, or even just spiritual. Strength is defined by many things. And it's possible that you may not be as weak as you think you are. I learned that down the line. I thought that I wasn't capable of doing anything in the past. I couldn't even visualize success, and when I did, the idea of it terrified me. But that's also because deep down, I wasn't actually visualizing success. I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't giving myself credit for what I wanted to do. But I also have the opposite problem. I can get a little cocky and go the opposite route as well. I say a lot that my mouth is a big problem. I have a big mouth. I keep telling everybody what I'm doing. I keep sharing it. I'm always excited to do that. And maybe this channel is even an example of that. And I know that's something I need to work on, because I need to be able to do more things in secret. Though I did the channel on this, I didn't actually tell my family I was doing this. I told the people at work I was doing it. And that is partly because I wanted them to I didn't want them to think I was being rude by refusing some of the things they were offering me, like certain sweets and stuff that they would cook. But I do have a tendency to brag. And I kind of wonder if it was a little bit of that too. True strength is not just there. It's the willingness to find it. People who are courageous doesn't mean that they're not scared. It just means that they do it despite being scared. And I feel like that's a great example. The greatest example I can give for what I talked about today. Today I actually went on a food fast. So I haven't eaten anything since last night. I'm just doing it for tonight, and I was going to do it until 10 o'clock. I'm going to go walk to a restaurant that should be around that time. It's okay if it's not exact. It just has to be close. And I'm going to go get something there. And that'll be the first meal I've had since last night. Then tomorrow I'll go back to normal. I haven't really decided if I want to do a true fast yet. But if I were to do it, I want to go up to 5 days at least. But I'm still conflicted because I still think that's very, very dangerous for me. Because I'm very, very thin and my metabolism is fast and I could end up really hurting myself. So I need more preparation, I feel like this day was for that. With that being said, I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. May God bless you in your endeavors.